Hey everybody, hopefully this is actually working. Let's see here. All right, we're at Cedar Bluff Racetrack or Raceway in Dalvin, Illinois. This is the first race of the Elite Series. Trying to check here and find out for sure if we're live or not, and if I can share.
All right, guys, get them on track. Get yourself.
All right, let's see. As you can see, the track is really good. They've been keeping up with the watering and the sweeping. This is seating round. We are in sprint. I believe this is open sprint. Hey, Larry. Larry. Is this open or 13.5? This was 13.5 sprint. Sorry about that. It's trying to check here again to see. Yes, we are. But it says welcome to Scott Butts. I'm going to try to edit that. This is.
Riding over the pipe. No tongue tied there. Got anything?
Forgive me as we continue
You are done. Cole, you are done.
to watch. We will have.
Josh, you are done. Brad, you're done. Everybody's done. Nolan going to slide into second overall with an 18.339. Cole moves into fifth with an 18.7. Brad into ninth with a 19.0. Josh 19th with a 19.7. And Gary into 22nd with a 20.1.
Now you're a star. Smile for the camera. Gotcha. Huh? Oh, no. Not at all. You're good. I just actually started getting it going. Finally. Absolutely gorgeous. All right. All right. Doing some of this old school, some of this new. Let's see if we can share this. Share. Going to Facebook. Still got 13.5 sprint. We got Emmett Murray out there, Jason Van Hise, Brian Roberts, Matt Ridgway, Jamari Lewis, and Jason Hahn. Several good ones out there. Jamari did really well at King of the Wings, if I'm not mistaken. This is the second round. Top spot right now is Michael Ritz at an 18.274 for the fastest three. That was in round one. Email. all these verifications and checks and making sure everybody's this and everybody's that. All right, Google. Google says.
Laid in a little bit quicker. Murray moving up to second fastest overall.
That's not what I wanted, but come on.
Jason Hahn jumps up to sixth overall at 42. Fastest speed.
Jason Hahn up to the sixth spot. He's fast lap of 7:33.
Emmett, you're done. Brian, you're done. Everybody's done.
Van Huy's second in that group.
Bar in that one slots into sixth with an 18.9. Van Huy's into 11th with a 19.0. Murray into 13th with a 19.1. Roberts into 16th with a 19.4. And Matt into 26th with a 19.9. Two more he's
There we go.
left. Then we move into outlaw late models. So if you have your outlaw late models, we are coming up on that. I'm sure I believe they're going to water the track pretty heavy in between classes. So
Keeping up with the track there. They said they're going to water in between the classes here. We still got 5, 6 on the stand, and we got at least another 4.
keep the show moving. A lot of cars.
This round,
Thank you, Eugene. Whenever you guys are ready.
we got Jeff Bort, Jimmy Beal, Larry Herring, Tony Buzick, Tyler, not going to pronounce that last name, and Joe Lewis. Actually, it was Joe Lewis that did really well at King of the Wings. In fact, he might have won.
All right, guys, keep them rolling, keep them rolling. Gonna go green on the 55 of Joe Lewis. 66. You all ready, guys?
All right, out there on the green. Tyler jumping out front. He took the green.
We got one there, rolling in 3, watch 3. 40 seconds still. Jeff Ford. Jimmy Beal, though, moves up to 7th overall on his first attempt at 3 laps. Got about 25 seconds to go. Guys, 10 seconds.
That can't be right.
We're safe going. Keep going. Tyler, you're done. Jeff, you're done. Tony, you're done. Joe, you're done. Jimmy, you are done. Larry, you're done. Everybody's done. Looks like Jimmy going to slot into 7th overall with an 18.9. Jeff into 14th with a 19.1. Larry into 16th with a 19.2. Joe into 21st with a 19.4. Tyler into 31st with a 20.0. And Tony into 33rd with a 20.1. And C to 35 sprint.
All right, looks like we got some things going here. Got that checked out. Gonna go to Facebook.
Just so that you have a support monkey.
Marshall at 3 and 4. Get my Marshall in that last race, 3 and 4. You gonna get it? Hold on, Marshall, get across, guys. Got a Marshall coming across in turn 4, and then I'll let you go loose. Your time hasn't started. Slow up on the Marshall across. Thank you. All right, go ahead.
All right. I think we got it.
Mark.
I don't have your howl here today.
Why not?
It's on my other thing. I have to bring it over.
Okay.
So. All right. The Wolfman's in the house, getting ready to go up with the late models. This should be the last group of 13.5 sprint.
Is there a car I'm adding to this race?
Um,
Somebody I'm adding to this one? I need somebody on the stand to help me here.
the cars are fast. The track is fast. We're going to switch over here and take a look. Yes, that's going too. So, all right, we have live stream going. We got a viewer. Thank you for coming in. Right now, out on the track.
All right, guys, we're gonna light it up here. We're good. Going now. Green. Top 3 consecutive.
Out on the track. We have Mark Bryant. Dan Murray, Jason Lee, Kevin Kleiber, Brian Bowers, Rich Darnell is not out there, and Brian Morey is not out there currently. So watch turn 2. That's actually turn 1. It is a little bit windy out here, but not too bad. We are at Cedar Bluffs Raceway. Dan Murray's going to the point here. Let's see.
Mark, you are done. Dan, you are done.
Michael Ritz still holding on to that TQ.
You're done. Jason, you're done. Brian Moore, you're done.
And Rich and Brian came out late, but they did get some laps in. So,
Mark into 17th to 19.2. Kevin 29th to 19.6. Brian 31st to 19.8. Jason 33rd to 19.8. Darnell 39th 20.2. And Brian Moray 41st to 26th.
getting ready to be sprayed here. Gonna water down the track. Next out, late model. Getting eaten by bugs. Getting eaten by bugs?
Little black flies, they keep biting. They're almost as bad as the horse flies.
Got John coming over here. He came down for the race. How are you liking the track so far?
Oh, not too bad. I mean, I love this track.
There you go. Put those on for just a second.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you perfectly.
Nice. Yeah, I came down here last year for the Battle of the Bluff, and I love this track. It's kind of like there's a track in Crocker, Missouri that we used to race at, and pretty similar.
They've done a lot of work here. They've put in a lot of time and effort. You can tell it's changed since I was been down here last. I mean, the driver's stand is absolutely amazing.
Apparently, they have a push to talk button, so you can talk to the race director. So that might be a good or a bad thing.
Really, up there,
Letting drivers be able to push a button and have direct contact with the race director.
That is
might be bad.
That is kind of crazy because the race director is enclosed into that little cabin right there, their little shop.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ran any other classes so far?
I ran my field car, the Slash Street Stock.
Street stock, okay.
I ran. I'm running 13.5 sprint today,
Okay.
and giving that a shot. And about to go out there with a late model, and then buggy street stock. So
Buggy Street Stock. How are the first two?
the Slash is really good. I stole that from Brian Hone from No Limits, and I've done absolutely nothing to that car except for slap it on a track, charge batteries, and it's good. I think it's sitting fourth. And then the 13.5 sprint car, that's normally I'm an open guy, but I figured with lack of maintenance and bench time and working on 4 cars, I'd drop down a class and try to stay out of the open guys' ways. And
Yeah, that's
it's a different breed than 13.5. It's almost like just stock where it's momentum racing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Now is the 13.5 an open 13.5 or is it?
Blinky 13.5.
But is it what? It's not just Hobby Wing.
No, it's open
Okay.
as far as manufacturer, but
Yeah,
Blinky 13.5.
Blakey 13.5. I did not know that. I thought it was going to be the Hobby Wing one.
Just
So
stock.
I didn't get into that. So
Yeah. Well,
now that I know that, I might change mine.
and then the other thing too is I think it's Roar 13.5, so none of that Outlaw 13.
Yep.
Because that's starting to rear its ugly head on the internet.
Mm-hmm. That started last year really bad by somebody making comments that that's what they were doing.
Nice.
So,
Yep.
yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Again, we got a little bit of downtime. They watered the track. They're letting it soak in here just a little bit. Got a little battle on the front stretch going on.
Oh, that's Drake. He's always a character.
Yeah, trying to push each other around. Throw that back out there. I probably can't see it. I think I'm off just a little bit. But
Starting about 6 minutes.
they're going to give it 6 minutes more. I think it looks pretty good right now.
I'd run it right now.
Yeah, I'd say I'd run it right now. There ain't no, well, maybe two spots, 3 spots. Other than that, track looks fantastic.
And the weather's absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
I mean, we could be down in Little Dagger right now, sweating like we were last year. I think I should have went to the St. Jude race because when we go to the Papa Willie's race, it's going to be later in the year and it's going to be hot.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this year, with all the new stuff I got, we won't have the problems.
Gotcha.
I mean, you can see the difference.
Yep.
They're just a little bit different than iPhones.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really looking forward to getting back down there. That was a great time.
I don't think any of the people that just watch you online and stuff like that, I don't think they understand the amount of what you have put into this.
Exactly.
This is not just got a camera, maybe a smartphone.
Yeah.
This is like a whole operation right here.
Yeah, I after Daga, after that last year and having the overheating, I got lucky and found some cameras, some actual professional style cameras that got a really good price on. I couldn't go after it. It was a stupid thing if I would have passed on it. But yeah, hopefully got a couple more things coming out.
Yeah.
I was talking with you. We'll see. I didn't quite get that ready. I just got the batteries in for that, and I got to get them hooked up. And
I'm looking forward to the season, seeing what you. I mean, because like watching you any other time, I mean, it's pretty cool.
I'm looking forward to this. The only one that I'm up in the air about is going down to Oklahoma. I tentatively am going at this point, but there's always that chance. Where I work,
Where life happens.
Yep. Well, where I work, we just had four guys go to full-time fire jobs, and that has left us very open.
In a society where no one wants to work, so yeah,
Yep.
it's rough.
Yep. I'm telling you right now, if you're a paramedic and you want a job, come to the Quad Cities. AMT is hiring, and they do pay very well as far as time, and also if you go full time, sign-on bonus and stuff like that. So,
Good deal.
but yeah, it depending on how things go, it might get a little hairy. Today, I was wondering if I was going to get called in. So, but looks like they're going to get ready to go. The track, the only spots that were out there are pretty much ready to go. Don't want it to get too dry.
Well, they just need one guy to go out there and start making laps, and then that kind of wakes him up. And
Yep.
Like, yeah, he made
There
it
you
around
go.
without hitting the wall 5 times.
There we go. We got Cole Rhodes out there, Michael Doyle, Cole Dolbert, Brad Dyer. We got the Wolfman and Drake Hartzell. They're going to be on the track doing some seating. This is the second round, or no,
First round.
first round. This is first round. I don't know why earlier I thought said it was the second round.
Well, I'm going to go get ready for my race.
All right,
It was
sir.
fun.
Thank you. Come on back at a later time. I know you're going to be pretty busy, but you're
yeah.
welcome back anytime.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you. That's John Baxter. Came in, drove down, and is doing the race here. We're going to get okay. We're going to switch back. Let's switch back to the track here. Excuse me. Wolfman stopped by earlier and gave his howl. I got to get that transferred over to here. That's gonna be one thing that I have to have. Hope you guys are having a great day, because it is absolutely beautiful here. Thank you for stopping in and spending your time watching some racing. They're going to do a little blow here down on turn 4. Something not happy. Oh, it looks like a little wet spot that they're not happy with. Got to be the only one, because I don't see anything. Maybe a little up by the driver's stand. There is some shade coming off the driver's stand. That's the only spots that I see. Everything else is looking really good. I want to thank my sponsors for supporting me. Papa Willie's is not on there. He's got another one on another side. We got MKS servos. Thank you. Fastest servos out there. Greatest. Great servo, very strong. Had a buddy that was having issues, was breaking other servos. Won't name any names. It was multiple servos, as a matter of fact. We threw MKS in there, and it was one of the cheaper ones, and he has yet still to have any issues. This was 2 years later. All my cars are still running on the servos that I got initially. And they are fast. Mind you, that MKS came out, and they actually were into aircraft such as helicopters. And if you ever watch those helicopters, you know how fast those things move, side to side, up and down, all that good stuff. Imagine that, having that control in your car. Smooth, fast, and very, very, very durable. Macklin. New to Macklin this year. I can't thank them enough for allowing me to come on. We got a couple of Team Macklin drivers here. Mr. Doyle is going to be in the next one out. He's one of the newer team members as well. John Baxter, who was just here, also a member of Team Macklin. Great products, very strong. Got a couple races on them, and I can't say enough. They're constantly doing upgrades and wanting to make sure that they're doing the best thing for the racers, and that they are. Can't thank them enough, OKO, for getting me hooked up with them, and Shane Wheeler. If you have any issues, those are the guys that you want to maybe reach out to. Shane, I know, is very open about having people get a hold of him. DRC, Donathan RC Racing Products. The best in the business. They got charging leads, not only for your batteries, but for your phones. Got cars going all over out there. We got Cole Rhodes to the top. He's into the spot. He is your number one, Cole Tolbert.
Down to an 18.06 Cole and 18.068.
Into the number 2 spot.
Drake, 18.19. Wolfman, 18.56.
That's how it's sitting right now.
Doyle,
Those first
19.36.
cars out.
And Brad, 19.54.
Switch back to the race.
Good job, Drakey. 25.
Next out, Noah Doyle. He is another one of the Macklin drivers.
Still getting into the track a little bit when you said it.
Yeah, I noticed that. I can see you.
DRC, getting back to that.
I couldn't hear.
They are the best in the business. I haven't videoed it yet, but I do have. I have done a test with the long cords, and you can actually jump rope with them and not have a problem. They are very strong when you're going after them. Look at the Full Monty. It is the best of the best. I don't know how many thousands of different color variations they have now. They have unbelievable amount. You want a different color cord? They got different color sleeves for the cord. You want a different color heat shrink on either end? You got different color heat shrinks on either end. You want it on the positive, one color on the positive and one color on the negative, and then your balance, they can do it. You want them opposite, you want a totally different ones at the opposite end, they can do it. Get a hold of Zach at Donathan RC, DRC for short, and get your charging in order.
All right, guys, keep them wound up.
I got all kinds of DRC chargers hooking me up here. Need to get a couple more. I need to see about getting some sheathing and running that over top of some of the Wi-Fi, or not Wi-Fi. Yeah, exactly. HDMI cables. Got to have them looking really nice too. Let's see here.
All right, go right here. We are green on Cliver.
Oh, I can smell food. I can smell food. That's it's one of those things.
1806.
And that's what you're looking at right now. Noah Doyle, John Baxter out front. Noah. Cameron Kleiber, another one to watch out for. Noah Doyle off the track right now. Oh, he's not. He's there. Somebody's off the track. Oh, we got 5 cars out there. Noah down to the bottom. Cameron to the front. Andrew Schroeder to the 2 spot. Right now, Cameron's sitting in number 5. Andrew in the P6. Joe in the P9. John 10 and Noah 11.
I'll call you done. Keep going. I will call you done. Noah, you are done. John, you are done. Joe, you are done. Andrew done. Cameron. Cameron slots into 5th with an 18.6. Schroeder at 19.2. He goes to 6th. John 9th with a 19.5. Joe Payne 10th with a 19.5 as well. And Noah 11th with a 19.8.
All right. Matt Reachers is up next. Larry Herring, Brad Van Welden. Somebody out here from
My Marshalls from that last one.
out in Iowa. Rick Putnam, Tyler Entovic, Emmett Murray. Those are who's running in this round. P3, that one that you can't quite see.
Hold them, guys. Hold them. Spritz it like we've never been in between your rears. We'll need Cameron and Andrew to be. I see Andrew already making his way out. Those will be our marshal.
Yes, we're still live. Seeing if I got anything that I can share here. All right. Oh, do a little stand up here, kind of stretch. You got a little bit of watering going on. A couple of spots get dried up. We got some wind. Got some wind going on today, but not horrible. Just enough to make you have to spritz every once in a while. Trying to keep it fair for everybody. Matt Reachers, Larry Herring. Brad Van Welden, Rick Putnam, Tyler Antovic, Emmett Murray. We are in seating. Round one. All done with the spritz, and we're going to go come out and check it out.
Whenever you're ready, guys, go ahead.
Everybody bringing them up to speed, getting warmed up here. That pink black number 3, that's Rick Putnam. Larry Herring in that white, bouncing in the front. Number 15, bright orange 15. He's got some issues with the body there. Looks like the front nose is maybe having some issues. Brad Van Welden.
All right, guys.
In that 31, I believe.
That
That gray 31. They're getting ready to start them up here. All right.
Going on Emmett on the 4. Green.
Emmett's in that
See if anything's got
number 9. Larry is still having some issues.
Second bracket of 5.9 for a single bag.
Coming into turns 1 and 2. A couple of them are having some issues. Tyler out to the front. He's going up into the number 3 spot so far, if he can hold on. Rick Putnam right there behind him. Jump into the 7. Van Welden up to the 8.
It's behind Cole and Cole.
They are taking the fastest 3 laps. That's what it is. Fastest 3 consecutive laps. And that's how you get placed.
Keep going. Emmett, you are done.
Emmett's done. He's looking at the 10 spot.
Larry, you're done.
Van Welden
Tyler,
at
you're
the
done.
8. Tyler up to the number 3. Putnam to the number 7 spot. So far, Matt Riker,
So that group, he moves into
Matt
third.
Reacher, 14.
077.
and Larry Herring into the 17 spot. Got at least 3 more cars, 4 more cars, 5 more cars.
Emmett into 10th with a 19.2. Reavers into 14th with a 19.5. And Larry into 17th with a 22.7.
All right. That's how it sits right now. There you go, the next set coming out. This is Still, Outlaw late model.
Tyler and Rick will be our marshals.
Nick
for that last
Henderson, Travis Skaglin, Skaglard, Dan Murray, Jason Van Hise, Matt Ridgway, Ryan Tennis. All right. Little spritz here and there. Trying to keep everything fair, get these dry spots under control. The sun is out, but it's not the main factor here. It is the wind that is keeping us dry.
Looks like Zach's gonna grab the bucket there, so go ahead, guys.
All right. Everybody's getting up to speed here.
All right, guys, keep rolling. Just keep rolling. Get one more car out there. Looks like we're making an adjustment in the infield. No, Rhino's not allowed to make it. Put that car back in. Here we go. All right, we're gonna go green on Rhino.
All right, here we go. We're going green. Ryan Tennis takes the number. I believe he's in that black car. Van Welden, silver with orange, number 71. He's sitting at the bottom right now. They're all kind of sitting there. I'm sure he's going to pop up here real soon. Nick Henderson's up to the P7 spot as he sits. Ryan Tennis up to
Anderson quick
P8.
He's up to fifth overall with 18.5.
Now up to fifth. Nick Henderson coming right in front of you here in that white and orange number 3. Running it hard. It's currently P5. Ryan Tennis up to P8. Dan Murray at P9.
Keep going. Dan, you are done.
Dan's done.
Ryan, you're done. Nick, you're done. Matt, you're done. Travis and Jason, you're done.
All right. That's how it sits so far. Cole Rhodes still in that number 1 in that P1 spot. 1806. That is. We're looking. We got another round coming up here. Another round.
Outlaw late model, number 5 of 7.
We got 7 outlaw late model rounds. This is number 5 of 7. 5 of
Guess
7.
you heard that, Zach. Okay. Yeah, he's special prepping the track now.
Going high
Got the
there.
hose out that has the water mixed in with the tire to open.
Keegan noticed that he looks down and he's like, this car got shit on.
There instead of me.
Now, how in the world,
Right? That's like
standing over here next to me, they got cars on the ground, and a bird just flew over and crapped on one of the cars. Can you believe that? Just, I mean, the odds. What are the odds? Does that mean it's a good day or a bad day?
Can't get any worse.
Can't get any worse. Very true. Very true. That's funny. Car got hit by bird dew. My goodness. Oh. Hopefully the video is looking good for you guys. We have new cameras. It looks like they're pretty good. I need them a little bit further back to get the entire thing, but I think we're good right where we're at right now. We do have a couple of spots in turn 2. If they get out wide, we can't see. And on the front stretch, if they get really wide towards the driver's stand, we can't quite see them that well. Zach Gokin up on the stand right now. David Fast. Ryan Ratzliff. Jared Howard, another fast one up there. Dan McCorder and Janessa Doyle. Part of that Doyle family. Seen her race down at the Chili Bowl for the first time this year.
All right,
She did
guys.
pretty good.
Keep 'em rolling,
Let's see
keep 'em
how she
rolling. Gonna
does.
Go on the 9 of Zach Gokin, 3R green.
The 9 of Zach. Zach in that blue and yellow, number 9.
This is the very first heat. Cole Rhodes up front with that 18.0. Zach immediately dipping into the 5.9s. Those are the kind of laps you got to have to get there.
Zach Gokin up to the front so far in this group.
Howard goes
He
to the
is
5.9.
actually
Zach
looking at
goes to the
P1.
First attempt at 3 laps.
First 3 laps. Got a P1. We got P2. Oh, Jared Howard goes even faster. He's into the P1, putting Zach back to P2. Howard in that number 25, white and green, I believe it is.
Jumps down to a 5.8 now, 5.87.
5.87 for Jake Howard. Throw that up on the screen real quick. Seeing some of the fast times.
Now 17.7 for Howard.
Wow. Send it back. Watch the races here. The number 3, black and white. That is Janessa. We got 4. We got somebody upside down in 4.
Jared, you were not official.
All right.
Everybody's done.
That was a good round.
Jumps up to a 17.7.
Jared, 17.7. He is into the first P1 spot. He took that over. Zach had it early on, but didn't quite gather up another good 3 laps. So Zach goes into the P2. David Fast into the P8. Ratzliff into the P25. Doyle 26 and McCorder 27. Your next set, TJ Greer out there. Justin Atkins, Jeff Henderson, Tyler Burmeister, Michael Paisley, and Robert Chapman. This is going to be a very good seeding round. Getting that spritz on. Jared out there checking the track, seeing how firm it is. This is 6 out of 7. 6 out of 7 for late model. I'm going to have to take a break, let you guys watch for a little while because this food is smelling delicious. I'm telling you, unbelievable. I brought some snacks in that, but my goodness. Whew.
All right, guys. Go for it. They're on 30 seconds.
TJ Greer in that purple blue. Number 23. getting them up to speed, getting used to this track. As you can see, the wind doesn't take long to dry that little bit off. But they are keeping up on it.
All right, guys, keep rolling, keep rolling. Adjustment. Once we get that car back on the track, we're going to go on Burmaster.
Burmasters in the blue and white number 26. Paisley in that silver and orange number 8. Jeff Henderson in the white and purple with pink or with bright orange number 99. Chapman in the, I believe, number 8.
Burmaster up, running in the top 4, only 1,000 off pole roads.
Tyler making the push. He's in P4 currently. Michael Paisley into the P8 as he sits. See if they can improve on any of those times. 6:22 with a 6, 6:24 with a 2 for Paisley. 6:11 with an 8 for Justin. Got some fast times out there. Just gotta get all 3 of them together. That's the problem. Burmeister goes into the P4, Paisley into the P8, Atkins into the P10, Henderson P15, Greer 21, and Chapman 27.
With a 18.06, Pasley an 18.39, Atkinson an 18.44, Henderson an 18.69, DJ in a 21st with a 19.3, Chapman in a 27th with a 19.5. Last heat outlaw late model. I need me a Burmaster and a Pasley as my marshals. And we will have Missy Pasley as well.
Again, a little bit of a spritz. As you can see, we had some blowing out there on the track earlier. Some of that was coming up on that back stretch and up into the turn 4. Getting turn 4 out to the straightaway right now. Want to thank you for joining. If you're watching at a later time, thank you for checking in. We're in late model, outlaw late model. This is the 7th heat out of 7 for outlaw late model. This round we got JoJo Lewis, Cameron Lindlig, Dean McGee, Cole Hartline, Justin Draymire, and Steve Davis. I see 3 of them for sure that could be pushing for that P1. All 6 of them could, but I got 3 of them that really keep an eye on. JoJo, Justin, I want to say Cole. Just got to get spread out. Getting used to the track here, getting up to speed. Dean McGee going out wide in 1 and 2. Oh, and he hits the back stretch.
Stay low on the back stretch towards turn 3. Stay low, stay low, stay low. Clear.
Draymire in that pink and white 21. JoJo in the number 66, black and purple. Coming across the line there.
All right, guys, keep them rolling, keep them rolling.
Cole in that blue and white with orange, number 4, or number 18.
All right, going green on JoJo. Green, green, green.
JoJo coming along across the line, taking the green flag to get it going. Everybody's going. JoJo gets a little sideways out there. Draymire making it nice and easy, looking easy. He's being chased right now.
Starting the clock in there for 3 laps. Draymire quickest so far.
Draymeyer just missing some action down there in turn 4. Gets around it nice and easy. He's sitting P13. P13. Cole, P18. JoJo up to the P20. JoJo done. He will sit in the P20.
Justin, you're done. Cole, you are done. Steve, you are done. Cameron, you are done. And Dean, you are done.
And this is how it looks.
18-5.
After
Cole goes
the first
18
round,
with
or
18-7.
after
JoJo goes
seeding
20th with
4,
18-7. Dean goes 21st with an 18-9.
the
Steve goes 22nd with a 19.
Outlaw late models,
Luke Light goes 26 with a 19.
Jared Howard is your number 1.
Now we're going to fire hose the track.
They getting ready to do some major water in here. As you can see, they break out the fire hoses for this. He's trying not to hit me. I thank him for that. Don't need to get any of this equipment wet. One of these days, we'll figure out how to get comments back up here, and hopefully Roadcaster will allow us to go to multiple sites so we can get Facebook back involved. Oh, we got some grilling going on behind us too. Maybe that's what I'm smelling. All right, these are going good here. Running it. Not an exciting thing to try to commentate during during seeding, at least. Qualifying gets a little bit better. We're going to be down for a little bit. I'll be back. I'm going to take a run and get a couple things done here real quick. So we'll see you in a few. We're going to leave it running.
Call is 1:30 is when we'll resume. Call is 1:30.
sent him the picture, and I said, "Is his dad a good cut?" He read it. Is Dad making burgers soon? I'm like starting to shake. I'm so hungry. Where's that sandwich? Right.
We'll call the buggy street stock guys to the track. They're going to go ahead and roll it before it gets too, we're out too much. And I need my marshals from that last race, which is Dremeyer and Heartline. I see Heartline making his way out. All right, you guys are on the 30-second clock for practice.
Going back then? Yeah. I'm gonna head back. Rachel's still here.
All right, guys, keep them rolling, keep them rolling. Making a controller adjustment. All right, we got one. We go on Dyer here off the fourth. Green, green, green. Up front with a 20.4 for his top three. So Jeff with a 20.6 in second, 20.6 also for Brad. Now Borden takes over the top spot with a 20.41. Julian's 20.42. Keep going, I will call you done. Brad, you are done. Jeff, you're done. Zach, you're done. Liam, you're done. Jeff takes that one, a 20.094. Liam, a 20.42. Brad, a 20.61. And Zach, a 20.74. Jeff and Liam, I need you out to Marshall. Then we're going to move on to the second heat of street stocks after we get a little spritz here.
Looking good, Zach. Looking good, man. I mean the track and you. You running today? Did you? Oh, you got second overall? Dang! You win that, Jeff? Look good.
You guys can go ahead and roll. I'll give you a few. I know the front tread looks like it's got a little bit of slick spot there.
Front wheel.
Watch two, watch two. Clear.
Got a problem. Look like the front wheel.
All right, guys, keep rolling them, keep rolling them. Be green on the Ford now. Green. Top three consecutive. Chasing a 20.094 set by Jeff Bork. Starting to plug in their first 3 laps, looks like. Travis, the fastest. Ooh, Tim Loomis jumps up to second overall. Still going to have to gain about 2 tenths if he wants to get to our leaders. 15 seconds to go. Loomis now brings it down within a tenth between him and Jeff for that top spot. 500s. Keep going, keep going. Josh, you're done. Travis, you're done. Cody, you're done. Tyler and Tim, you're done. Everybody is done. Tim going to fly in the second with a 20.1. Tyler going to go sixth with a 21.0. Seventh is Cody with a 21.6. Eighth, Josh with a 21.7. And Travis ninth with a 21.7. I need Tim and Tyler. You're my marshals for this next race. And we move on to street stock. Heat number 3. Already got 1 down there in turn 1 and 2. Hold up until Eugene has a chance to finish and go off. Right. You guys want a good race service on, give him time to get it done. right, guys, go for it. All right, guys, keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Going on the blue 58. Green, green, green. Ooh, we got a couple of contacts here. Looks like John Baxter, our fastest one in this one. He's moved up to second. Within about 300 of our point man. But gonna run out of time, I believe. Keep going. John, you are done. Jack, you're done. Jason, you're done. And Dan, you're done. John moves into second with a 20.1. Fourth for Jack with a 20.3. Ninth is Keegan with a 21.4. 13th, Jason with a 22.3. 14th is Dan with a 22.5. John and Jack, I need you for marshals. Then, as soon as Zach's done. Let Zach across the back stretch, guys. Let Zach across the back stretch. Thank you. All right, go ahead. Watch out for 4. All right, guys, keep them rolling, keep them rolling. There we go. All right, we're going to go on the 11 here off of turn 4, green. Chasing a 20.0 set by Jeff Bork. Keep going, keep going. Tony, you are done. Gary, you're done. Jason, you're done. Braden, you're done. Eli, you're done. Everybody's done. Gary, fastest car now, and moves up to 4th, 820.1. Jason Van Nuys, 5th with a 20.2. Tony in 12th with a 21.5. Braden, 18th with a 22.9. And Eli, 19th with a 23.5. Now we move to Nodis, I believe. Tony, Gary, and Jason. I see Jason already. Nope, they're already there. Never mind. I'll shut up. All right, guys, you're more than welcome. Take the track. All right, guys. I need you guys, can you guys hold up real quick? I need to get some transponders. I got 2 transponders reading the exact same name. So, okay, that's Ashley. I just went across. Okay. Can Andy Horner go across? Addie, I can't read. Yeah. We're good. Go ahead, guys. You're fine. All right, we are going to go green on this pink 62 off of turn 4. Green, green, green. Remember, guys, give each other space. You're trying to get 3 laps in a row. 3 laps in a row. consistency beats one lap speed in this format.
All right.
Right now,
Sorry for the delay.
fastest car out there.
To do a couple of things. Unfortunately, I didn't get my food because it's cash only. Yeah, I forgot to bring cash.
21.6.
We got novice out there right now. This is race 30 out of 38. Ashley Loomis, Addie Horner, Braden Loomis, and Cam Beal is on the track.
Alright guys, keep going, keep going, keep going. Braden, you are done. Ashley, you are done.
You may hear me doing a little eating
Cam,
here.
you are done. Ashley fastest now with a 20.9, then Addie with a 21.6, then Braden a 23.2, and Cam a 23.3. Gonna hit it with the fire hose, it looks like, in between novice and our last class seating. Blame Cole for that one. He's the one who told me which one was which.
Got Outlaw Sprint coming up here. Giving it a good water before we bring Outlaws out. In this first round, first heat, we've got Eugene Ryder, Dan Murray, Zach Gokin, Jeff Henderson, and Brian Roberts. This is the first of 7, I believe. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 6, 7, 8. Actually 8. So we got 8 heats of Outlaw Sprint. We are in Cedar Bluff, Illinois. Cedar Bluff Raceway. The Gokins, the owner, Tim and Zach, have done a fantastic job here. Starting to get a little windy. It needs to calm down a little bit. I don't want to see the tent go flying like it did at Layton. Had a little issue with that.
It's 2 o'clock, so we were thinking 12 minutes, 2 o'clock.
And we're going to be down for 12 minutes.
Perfect time to go grab some food if you want some. There's some barbecue up in the trailer off of turns 3 and 4. We got drinks and stuff in here, as well as some snacks.
While this is down, I'm going to be down for a little bit.
lost sunglasses on the driver's stand. Thank you.
All right. Love you more. Talk to you later. And we're still on downtime. They did a little prep here. They did a strong spray. Drink some water here. What a beautiful day. Thank you for sticking around. I see we got one continual viewer. I appreciate that. The seating rounds are not quite as fun and exciting as the racing will be later. Once we get into qualifying and especially into the mains, that's when it gets really exciting. We got 8 heats of Outlaw Sprint coming at you here shortly. I believe we got about 7 minutes left, maybe or so. Kind of took a long time to get done. In between seating and qualifying, might do a little pit walk, see how things go. Check things out and see how things are. Hopefully you like the camera views. I know it's not the greatest. Would be better if I could get it back a little bit, but can't quite do that. Poles would be in the way at that point, and on top of that, it would be dropping down a hill, so you wouldn't be able to see as much of the track. We're sitting in turns 1 and 2. We got seating first round and Outlaw Sprint coming out onto the track. He just allowed them to put the cars on the track. In this heat, we got Eugene Ryder, Dan Murray, Zach Gokin, Jeff Henderson, and Brian Roberts. Got a little blower action going on down there. Again, that's your running order. Who's going to be out on the track?
Colton, Zach said he wasn't running his sprint car.
Want to say thank you to Papa Willie's.
That's
and Wits Racing. Papa is my longest active sponsor. Got to meet him last year at Papa Willie's Rubber Tire Nationals. We'll be going back out there again this year, out to Alabama. Little Daga. Looking forward to that. John Baxter was just here a little while ago. You heard him. He's going to be heading back down there. And I guess it's a little bit later than it was last year, so it might even be hotter. So hopefully everything that I've done to make things right, we won't have any issues like we did last year. No shutdowns, no heat, shutdowns, and all that good stuff. So should be interesting. Always good racing. Not sure if Shane will be there again this year. That'll be nice to see him. Good save going around the outside of that car. Turn 3 or turn 2. Again, we're sitting down here in turns 1 and 2. Cars look fast, track looks fast. Should be going back live here in just a few.
All right, guys, 30 seconds left. Get them up to speed, get them rolling. Find yourself an opening. Get right up the other guy's tail, saying, ain't gonna do you any good. Self-proof. Go on Dan right here on the 4.
And Murray in that silver, number 6. Eugene Ryder in the red and black, number 11. Jeff Henderson in that white and orange, number 89. Brian Roberts in the blue and yellow car, number 8. And Henderson, Zach Gokin in the silver and orange 74. Got caught up. And now, no, that is not Gokin. Gokin is in the blue 9. Brian Roberts off the track. He hit the inside of that turn 3 and 4 and something knocked loose. He has no control. Zach going to the P1. First group out, P1. Zach. Dan's in the P2. Jeff Henderson, P3. Eugene Ryder, P4, and Brian Roberts, 5.
Dan in 18.17. Jeff in 18.18. Eugene in 19.50. Brian in 19.59. I need Zach and Dan. You are my marshals for this next seat of Outlaw Sprints.
Second round, or second heat, we got Andrew Schroeder, Brett Percy, Wolfman, Justin Draymire, Cameron Kleiber. Justin Draymire in his pink and black car. Got a little spritz in the backstretch. Probably up in turn 4 as well. Going into 3, coming out of 4. And then maybe a little bit down here in turns 1 and 2 down low. Other than that, it looks pretty good. Little malfunctioning in the spray gun going on. Something happened. Something popped out, popped loose. There we go.
Oh, it's broke? Oh, okay.
That might be Kleiber there in the 88.
Tim said they got another one of those. Done.
Standing low down here in 1 and 2. That's all it really needs. Looks actually pretty good.
What are you? I appreciate it. We do appreciate it quite a bit.
All right. Think they're about done. Got a new nozzle. They're shutting it off, spraying it down. Let's see how many it takes to change a nozzle. Can you guys see that? Yes, you can. Right now we got 2 out there. 3 if you want to count Zach over at the shutoff. At least they got it drained down. Breaking the nozzle.
Said don't break that one. It's the last one we got. Maybe take it away from Cole. Yeah.
Take it away from Cole. Got to turn it on, Cole. That's a light mist. That, I don't know what that was. There we go. It's all set for next time around. Should be getting ready to go out racing again. This is the second heat in Outlaw Sprint out of 8. Andrew Schroeder, Brett Percy, Wolfman, Justin Draymire, and Cameron Kleiber. Wolfman in that white with orange, number 4. Bright orange, number 4. Justin Draymire in the white and pink. That's his colors. Team GFRP. Oh, got a little dust NATO over in turn 3. Getting things up to speed, getting used to the track. Going to be going green here shortly.
All right, guys, keep them wound up. Keep them wound up. Going green. Green.
There we go. Andrew Schroeder in that pink, no, and a blue 47. Brett Percy in the 13, red and black. Kleiber is in that orange and black, number 88. Wolfman ducking underneath him, getting a good run.
He goes up to second in 18-0.
Wolfman is in the P2 spot right now. Draymire in P3. Draymire and Wolfman having some good runs. Wolfman goes up to the number 1. He's in the first spot right now with the fantastic lap. Draymire, 3. P3. Andrews, P6. Percy, P9. Kleiber up to P7. Percy back to P10.
keep going, keep going.
Wolfman showing the way, and as I say that, he spins around. Sorry, Wolfman.
Justin, you are done.
That is a curse.
Wolfman, oh, you got the spin cycle, you are done. Wolfman sets the new bar, a 17.569.
Wolfman taking that one.
Third with a 17.94. Cameron sixth with an 18.4. Schroeder seventh with an 18.8. And Brett 10th with a 19.6.
All right. We'll leave it there. See who we got coming out next. I see Noah Doyle up there.
I don't want it. I'll check it. Who's wrong?
There we go.
I think it was
Cole Rhodes, Matt Ridgway, JoJo Lewis, Noah Doyle, and Brad Miller.
She's gone.
JoJo coming up onto the stand.
Same drill.
All right, as they come up to speed. Noah Doyle sitting in the center there, working on his radio. He's going to be in that black with a little bit of blue. Mostly black. Oh, and a white tail tank. JoJo's in that purple and black.
Sorry, I didn't say anything because I had to drag and drop.
88 or 66, one of the two.
Missing Matt Ridgway.
Matt Ridgway is going to be in the yellow 19.
Got 30 seconds. Okay, guys. You gotta give each other
All
space.
right.
Give each other space, get up to speed. Give each other space, get up to speed.
All right, here we go. We're getting ready to go green.
Almost all black machine off of turn 4 here. Green, green, green. Chasing a 17.
That would be Noah Doyle. JoJo Lewis was behind him. Doyle hits the corner up in 3.
Wolfman said, I don't need any GFR card.
JoJo moving his way up. Brad Miller in that number 9, white, black with a little bit of orange. He's up to the front here. Going to the P12. We got JoJo into the P7 so far. Cole Rhodes at the P13. Ridgway 14. Doyle 15.
Now Rhodes fastest in the heat. Goes up to 6.
Cole Rhodes P6. JoJo 7.
Keep going. Matt, you are done. JoJo, you are done. Cole, you are done. Noah, you are done. Brad, you're done. Everybody's done.
All right. Cole, fastest one in that group. He is at P6. JoJo is at 7. Brad Miller 9. Noah Doyle up to the number 10 spot, and Matt Ridgway to the 12.
Matt 12th with a 19.2. Gonna need Cole and JoJo out to Marshall. And we'll move on to the next heat of Outlaw Sprints. still chasing the Wolfman.
Wolfman in that P1. After 3 rounds, this is your 4th heat. Not 3 rounds, but 3 heats. This is your 4th heat. Got Mark Bryant, Kevin Smith, Matt Rikers, Michael Paisley, and Tyler Antovich. Mark Bryant's going to be in that blue with pink numbers. Takes a little bit in between the rounds, but hey, it's worth it. For some good times, good racing. Don't wanna overdo it. Don't want to underdo it. Want some good racing going on.
You guys are more than welcome to take track. I'll give you. I'm not gonna start your practice yet, though. I see the. You're good. It'll be right quick. Just helps to have tires on track. Just trying to keep this. Just trying to keep places going. We'll lock up and go to the roof. So that's awesome.
Got 5 in this group. We got 4 out there right now, running in the track. Got a little spot on the front. Up next to that driver's stand. Good snag on the front stretch by crew chief.
Good call in front. 30-second timer now. How is it? Is there still grip running through that stuff, guys?
Excuse me.
Do me a favor and do you can to run through that stuff on the front stretch. If you can, don't wreck your stuff doing it, obviously. here just to get them wound up and put together, and then we're going to.
We go in about 15 seconds here.
All right. Going green on the 91, 31. Green, green, green.
All right, there they go. Rikers is first across. Michael Paisley followed. Rikers coming across in that white, number 15.
Still sitting at that 17.5, 6.9.
Mark Bryant. And that blue and pink.
Bryant, fastest car thus
He's
far.
out front right now. Mark
5.
Paisley is in the second spot, or second in this round. He's at P9 now.
Pasley now jumps up to 6. Bryant down to 7.
Oh, Paisley's going up. He's moving. He's at the number 6 spot. Brian in the 7th spot. Rakers in the 6th or 10th. Kevin Smith 13 right now.
Bryant gets a little on number 4. Pasley just laid down his fast lap of the race. See if he can put together a couple more.
Paisley down to the number 4, P4.
Alpha 2.
Bryant still at 7. Rikers 10. Smith 13. Oh, backstretch.
You are done. Everybody's done.
All right. This is how
Laps there, Pasley jumps up to
4th heat. We got Paisley up to the P4. Mark Bryant in the 7. Rakers
Reachers into 10th with an 18.
or Reachers into the 10th. Smith 13th and Antovich in the 16th
Pasley
P.
and Bryant out to Marshall, and we'll move on to heat number 5 of the Outlaw Sprint soon as Zach's done giving her her spritz.
All right, in this 5th heat, we got Joshua Kohler, Steve Davis, Brian Letrich, Nick Henderson, and Tyler Burmeister. All right, getting cars worked in, getting the track worked in. Try to get some of that moisture down just a little bit.
All right, guys, keep them wound up. Keep them wound up.
All right, Nick, Steve, and Joshua across the line. Nick in that white and orange.
Better door than you do a window.
Steve in that yellow. Joshua in
Anderson down to
the
five
green.
seconds.
Well, not quite green. Lime green, silver.
Those times up, he's already at the second.
Brian into that
76.
white 76, or yellow 76.
3 more to together, though, just got to
Wow. Ryan Lettrich up to the P1. Tyler Burmeister up there now. We got the top two going right now. Tyler Burmeister is in the P1, sitting pretty. Brian Lettrich in the P2. Nick Henderson all the way up to the number 4.
Him and Lettrich split Wolfman. 10 seconds to go. 3 cars in the seat down in the 5-7 second bracket. Burmasters gets a little lower than 17.422.
Burmaster still in the P1. Ryan Lettrich in the P2. Henderson finishes in the P4. Steve Davis, P15. Joshua Collier, P25. Your new P pole as of right now, Tyler Burmaster.
Lettrich slots into second with a 17.56. Wolfman hangs on to third. Nick goes fourth with a 17.765. Davis goes 15th, 18.55, and Joshua goes 20th, 20.2. I need Burmaster and Lettrich. You are my 2 marshals.
I already seen that.
Then we'll move on to 6. We got 3 more races in the seating round. Then we move on to the
That
fun
was
stuff.
dude.
Heads
Did
up
I tell
racing.
you that's not what we needed to do? Okay, so now you can work from there, correct? Yeah.
All right. This is our 6th heat race of the Outlaw Sprint. Got Cole Dolbert, Ryan Tennis, Joe Lewis,
He had to put his son
David
right
Fast,
to look cool as
Robert
he walked
Chapman,
over.
and Joel Vanderwall.
Still got some heavy hitters coming. No, we have yet to have. I see Chapman sitting on the back stretch there. He's in this one. We still have Cole to run. Still have Joe. Let's see who else we got left to run. Still got Atkinson still to run. We've had Howard third. All right, guys. Go ahead.
All right, bringing the cars out onto the track. Getting them round and round. Checking it out. We are at Cedar Bluff Raceway for the
All right,
first
guys, keep them wound up.
in the series of
Going green on the 7th.
the Elite.
Green, green. See if anybody has
All right.
the new bar set
Cole
by
in
the
that
vote.
74, orange and white. Robert in that 14, black and orange. Joel in the yellow 18, 17.
Now, Dolbert, the fastest car on the track, is 5.8. So let's see if he can get through those guys. He slots into 4th immediately on his first 3 laps.
Joe
Everybody else, 5.9.
in that orange and white 74. Cole Dolbert down to the P4. Ryan Tennant's number 9. Joel into the 17. Chapman 18. Fast 20 and Lewis 21. Oh, Lewis jumps up to the 13 spot. Pushing fast back to the 21st and Chapman back to the 19th. Lewis up to the 12th. Cole Dolbert still P4. Ryan Tennant's 9. Cole ends with the 4 spot.
Cole, the fastest one, and that one's locked into 4. 17.5. Ryan 9th with an 18.0. Joe 12th with an 18.2. Joel 14th with an 18.3. Chapman 19th with an 18.5. David 21st with an 18.5. I need Cole and Ryan. You are my marshals. Ryan just about wiped out going over the fence. I saw that. Brian, I described you a lot of ways. I don't know if ninja's one of them. Half ninja. All right.
All right, 7th heat. One more to go. This is Cameron Liddage, Robert Durnell, Chris Strange, Michael Doyle, Jared Howard, Brad Van Welden. Those are your 6 in this group. All right, finished with the spraying. We'll open up the track here shortly.
Go for it.
Getting things worked in. Oh, watching. Oh, that was a near miss. Got really close down here in 1 and 2.
All right, guys, keep wound up. Give each other space. Keep wound up. Give each other space. Gonna go green on.
All right, first across, Robert Donnell, Jake Howard in that green and white. Michael Doyle behind him in the white, blue, and pink.
For a fast lap, that is good enough if you can keep that up.
We got fast ones out there right now.
Howard all the way up to second.
Howard going into this, going into P2.
See if he can improve. He needs to improve a hundredth of a second just to pass Burmaster.
He is tied actually with Tyler.
Beat him on the fourth dot.
Has to get a thousandth of a second faster to get past him. Brad Van Welden up to the 15. Doyle 25. Cameron Liddig 27. Robert Darnell 36. Chris Strange 37. Howard still sitting at that P2.
3 laps to get in the 25. He's got room in front of him now. So he's going to get at least one more. He jumps to the point right there.
Howard up to the point on that last lap.
You are done. Cameron, you
Howard's
are done.
done. P1. Van Welden to the P13. Darnell 21. Doyle 26. Lindlig 28. And Strange 37.
Wow. Jared up to the point. Brad goes 13th, 18-2. Darnell goes 21st, 18-5. Doyle 26th, 18-7. Cameron 28th, 18-8. And Chris 37th, 20.8. Final heat of Mod Sprint. The last part of seeding.
Next up, they will resort and go into qualifying. All right, 38 of 38, 8th heat of the Outlaw Sprints. We got Rick Putnam, Dean McGee, Rich Darnell, Justin Atkins, Brad Dyer, Michael Reitz. This is our last heat, and it is the last heat overall. Last heat of the Outlaw Sprint and last heat of seeding. Got a little bit of a parking lot going on coming out of 4, coming to the line. We are down here in turns 1 and 2. We are at Cedar Bluff Raceway. And this is the first race of the Elite Series. Out on the track, we got Rick Putnam, Dean McGee, Rich Janelle, Justin Atkins, Brad Dyer, and Michael Reitz. Everybody's getting all spun up and ready to go. We got 2 faced off. Oh, little issues in 4.
All right.
Got inside and outside.
Anyway, let's go ahead and all right, guys, line them up. Give some space. Give each other space. Got 7 of you out there in this one, so give each other space. Whoa!
Oh, somebody lost the wheel.
We are green now on action.
Unfortunately, somebody didn't get it.
Putnam in the 5/8s already.
Putnam down into the 5/8s. 5/8, then a 5 now, followed up by a 5/9. Atkins 6-0. Atkins down to a 5/8.
Atkinson 5/8s as well, both of those guys.
Right now, Putnam's in the P8. Actually, P9. Justin just went to the P8 underneath them. Oh, we got some carnage down in 3. Coming in 3. Watch hot. All right, Atkins in the P8. Putnam to the 9. Ritz to the 18. Dean McGee 29. Darnell 31. Hartzell 42. And unfortunately, Brad had a wheel fall off and is sitting in the center. Got another one in the center now.
Atkinson moves up to 6th overall now.
Atkins moving up to the P3.
Down at the end here, he goes all the way to 3rd overall.
Putnam's going to finish in a P9. Reitz in the 18.
Atkinson, you are done.
Darnell jumps up to 24, and Dean McGee down to 30. Herzl 38. And Justin Atkins up to the P3.
Michael with an 18.
That is the end of seeding.
Darnell will go 24th and 18.4. Dean will go 30th with an 18.6. Hartzell 38th with a 19.3.
All right. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back. That has been seeding. It's been a good round. Sorry I didn't get all of it, but we will be back. We got things going. Happy to do this. Having fun. Beautiful day. Can't ask for a better race day. We'll see you back here in a little bit for qualifying.